I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're doing alright. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to the channel, and this will be our very first video of the year 2022. So I decided why not make it a guide video. Anyway, guys, this will be a guide on Dragonslayer and Warmonger, the talent set. So basically we're going to cover 4 different aspects in this video. I'm just going to try and summarize them up. The first will be explaining Dragonslayer and Warmonger, what they are. The second will be how to get them. The third will be skipping levels. This is mainly for the new players and the returning players to Raju. Then the final one is explaining which one's better and why. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so I'll try to keep this simple. I'll try to summarize everything as best I can. First, to get to your refinements, you go to gears, and then you see this refine over here, and there you have it. Now, what is the importance of Dragonslayer and Warmonger? These two things help you to unlock your talent, and with your talent you get a lot of powerful buffs. You can see all these buffs. You can unlock them thanks to Dragonslayer and Warmonger, thanks to the refinement. Now, what are Dragonslayer and Warmonger? Like, what do they help you with? I'll tell you this in a short form. Dragonslayer helps you with everything PvE, that's versus monsters, be it Clash of Swords, Dragonslayer, dungeons, whatever that has to do with monsters. Dragonslayer is your go-to person. Then Warmonger helps you with anything and everything that has to do with players. This includes battlegrounds, club wars, anything cross server that has to do with players. As long as you're fighting other players, Warmonger is what you should use. Now, definitely Dragonslayer is also going to increase your overall strength and give you more rating, but there's something you should know, and this is where the popular saying comes to being: rating isn't everything. It is helpful, don't get me wrong, rating is helpful, but it isn't everything. Now, this is exactly why some players with high ratings lose to players with lower rating. Skills aside and tactics aside, sometimes they just probably are on Dragonslayer and they do not know it, or they know it but because it gives them a lot of rating, they think it's best for PvP and every other thing, which is a big mistake. So Dragonslayer increases your overall strength. When I say this, I mean it gives you the defense, the HP, the attack. It gives you basically all these 4 sections up there. It gives it to you. But it doesn't give you the main thing that helps with player. You can see right now my hit level is at 100, my dodge is at 100. Those 2 things can help you. But you see this smite level increases damage dealt to other players. It doesn't give you a single thing there. Decreases damage taken from other players. It doesn't give you anything there. Edit power, edit resistance, anything PvP, Dragonslayer doesn't help you with it. So Dragonslayer is not for PvP. It is for PvE. But if we switch to Warmonger right now and take a look at our stats, so you can see it right there. Smite level has been increased by 1000 plus, and you can also see my hit level has been increased by 70, dodge by 70. Now this is why Warmonger is perfect for PvP, because it increases all those things. Don't get me wrong, it also increases your magic attack and the other junk that Dragonslayer does, but it goes in depth and increases this necessary PvP stats. So from now, this is how you should differentiate these 2 things. When you think Dragonslayer, think PvE, think dungeons. And when you think Warmonger, think PvP, battlegrounds, arena. Now, how do you get these 2 items? It's quite simple really. Dragonslayer can be gotten mainly from dungeons. The other way you get Dragonslayer is by fighting in the World Boss event. Now, for those of you that don't know what World Boss is, they are kind of strong monsters that spawn at various parts of the world map, and you can find them at Paradiso and the others. You can just check over here and you see the bosses that are helpful to you and their locations and spawn time. Meanwhile, Warmonger can be gotten from any of the battlegrounds and from your carrier. Whatever carrier it is you're doing, be it cuisine, be it shop, whatever it is, you can get Warmonger from it. How do you get the emblem for Warmonger from your carriers? You just have to do your carriers. If it's cooking, then cook. whatever it is, and you get points for doing it. You see these career points over here. You can then go to the career points and exchange it for the ID. And now that you've gotten the ID, all you have to do is use the ID, and it will take you to the NPC that you can exchange these IDs for points. All you have to do is tap on the ID card and it will take you straight to the NPC. Now you can exchange the emblem from this NPC. See, I just got 30 there, and tap on it again. Another 30. You can do this 10 times, right? You can do this 10 times. So that's about 300. That is 300 battleground emblems weekly from this NPC. You can only do this 10 times per week. Now, our advice, you do this after you've done battlegrounds and obtain the entire 700 emblems you can get from battlegrounds. Because if you do this, if you collect the emblems from this NPC without completing the 700 that you can get for free from battlegrounds, you will actually be losing out. If you do this before that and this actually completes the 700 for you, then that's all you can get for that week. But if you first complete battlegrounds and then do this, you're getting an extra 300, so that's it. That's about 1,000 free for that week. Now this is an advice from experience. I returned to Raja after a while and to the same server, and I realized that I was lower level and I was leveling up like crazy. Okay, I couldn't keep up. Like the refinement devices I had, the PvE, that's Dragonslayer and Warmonger emblems I had, they were still backwards. I was at level 120 when I returned, and before I knew it, I leveled to level 130, and then I leveled to level 140. So I was trying to get, when I leveled to 130, I was still trying to get the level 120 talent device. And before I knew it, I was already level 140, trying to get level 130 refinement device. What I'm trying to say now is this: when you come to Raja, or for those at a lower level, try to get the refinement devices for your level as much as you can. Yes, that's a given, but if you are unable to complete your refinement devices for that level, skip it. You understand? Skip it. Just forget about it and go to the current level you were at. If you're currently level 140, focus on getting the refinement devices for level 140. Ignore the previous level completely. In fact, you know what? Just go to the NPC like I'm doing right now. Find out all those refinement devices for the previous levels and convert them. You don't need them again. Don't bother trying to get the previous ones. Just convert all of them and get these nice rewards with them and boost your strength. I noticed this, that after getting the devices, like trying to make up for the ones I lost, trying to still focus on the past level refinement devices, I didn't get any increase at all to my refinement points. I didn't get any single increase at all. Like, I got no single talent point. It was just a waste of time. So guys, if you've skipped a level, if you were unable to complete a certain level for all your entire refinement devices and you've leveled up, just ignore the previous level. Okay, now this brings us to the final one and the last part of this video. Which one is better between Dragonslayer and Warmonger? Which one is better? You hear a lot of people tell you Dragonslayer is good, Warmonger is good. Switch between them. That's what I would tell you. Switch between them if you can. Use Dragonslayer for PvE events, that's against monsters, and use Warmonger for any event against players. Trust me, you do not want to use Dragonslayer and go into battlegrounds with Dragonslayer. You're going to die. Like, you're going to suffer a lot. it's oh my gosh. The day I did that, I don't even want to remember. It was terrible. And using Warmonger in PvE, yes, your score is going to be quite low, but it's kind of bearable. If you ask me, it's kind of still bearable. If you can switch between Dragonslayer and Warmonger, it's going to help you quite a lot. But if you know you're quite forgetful like me, then just stick with Warmonger. Leave this always on Warmonger. It's going to benefit you, trust me. Now, I hope this video has helped you guys out. If you are new, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave a like. And if you have any suggestions, corrections, or requests, you can drop them down in the comment section. This video was a request. I'm sorry it's coming out a little late. And anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. As always, take care.